Calafia. I'm Oluwo Philip John Nymark, the founder of the Ifa Foundations of North and Latin America. And welcome to the introduction to your becoming an Ifa priest. Becoming an Ifa priest involves a host of important factors. Number one, it requires good character. Number two, it requires knowledge. Number three, it requires wisdom. And it comes in that order. Initially, we're going to be talking to you about the purpose of divination, how you must view it, how you will come to learn to understand it, and indeed, how you begin the mechanical process. Then we're going to get to the actual mechanics of how a divination is or should be performed. Following that, most important of all, perhaps, is the explanation and understanding of the Odu themselves, their relationship to each other, and their relationship to the divination that you perform. Following that, of course, is a long journey. I've been on it for 40 plus years. And I can only assure you that at age 72, I wake up each day looking to and hopefully adding to my knowledge and my wisdom and my experience that go to make me a better diviner than I was yesterday. To facilitate this, we follow your physical initiation, that process which allows the, depending upon how you look at it, the reestablishment of certain natural connections we were born with that allowed us a greater openness to energies, or the creation, if you prefer, of the opportunity and the opening of that area of your matrix, which will ultimately communicate with Arula, the universe, however you are more comfortable thinking about it. That process is profound and critical. Without that process, you simply cannot be a diviner, cannot be an Ifa priest. But that process must be followed with the view, character, discipline, and hopefully positive excitement about going forward from that point in time to each successive day in learning your craft. The Ifa Foundation of North America is probably more interested in that continuing process than we are in the process of initiation. We've been initiating people for heaven knows how long, 30, 40 years. And that is really a mechanical process, the results of which will reflect the ashe, experience, and wisdom and worldview of those conducting your ceremony. In our ceremonies, that will always include not only potent and long-established ashe of those performing the ceremony, but a worldview of inclusion, of a benevolent universe, of a benevolent creative God or creative force, energy that created this universe and provided us with all the questions and all the answers and solutions necessary to making our lives better, healthier, longer, our relationships stronger, our family important and entwined in our matrices with support and help and mutual understanding. And that speaks for itself, but it cannot speak for you. You will have to speak for yourself, your own worldview, and hopefully it will be that of a benevolent universe and a passion for and a love for and an excitement for what you do for yourself, those you love, and others as well, while you are working as an Ifa priest and while you are simply yourself. Because besides being Ifa priests, we have our own lives, everyone. We may have other jobs, we may have children, we may have grandchildren, we may have significant other partners, and we don't approach that as an Ifa priest. We approach that with the wisdom that we personally have accumulated and which has changed our own lives and our own matrices to better handle it, but as a person, as a human being who happens to be an Ifa priest. Our focus is mainly on the period of time following that. How do you acquire the wisdom? How do you acquire the knowledge? After almost 40 years, we have finally instituted a program that I personally am totally comfortable with. Besides your pre-initiation work, besides your initiation itself, besides the immediate work that you do following your initiation, each and every one of you will be assigned a personally selected Ifa priest, a mentor, to work with and guide you from that point forward. Everybody at the foundation is always available, by the way, if you need them or want to seek direction or understanding about something. But this individual who was selected because they have the qualifications, because they have the insight and the experience, will be with you from step one. They will work with you on your divinations, on teaching you ever-increasing, ever-expanded understanding and expertise in what you do and why you're doing it. They will examine or work with the readings or the divinations which you send them in a form that we've created over the internet and respond back to you with support or substantiation, as well as with additional information and tweaks or guides for you to grow even better. And every 2 weeks, there will be an online Skype, a no-cost system of seeing each other visually on your computers, for a group of 1, 2, or at the most 3 Ifa priests that they are mentoring. And each and every one of these experiences comprises a series of lessons that will be in depth, will allow you insights and understanding that it might otherwise take you years to accumulate on your own or to discover, and will last for a period of 2 years. It's a long time. It's a lot of information. But I assure you that at age 72, I wake up every day analyzing, searching, incorporating increasing wisdom and knowledge. Your participation, of course, is up to you, but we are there to guide and teach you through this process. At the end of which, not only will you be certified by the foundation, but you will, I promise you, have become a meaningful Ifa priest. So, welcome to the process. Heaven knows the world could use some more Ifa wisdom. Hopefully, you could participate in that process. Love and blessings.